and welcome. Unless you go live in a forest and rely solely on nature for food, picking berries, vegetables and so on, you would most likely still be a consumer in our capitalist economy. In my previous video, which you can watch by clicking the link here, I talked about my New Year's resolutions for 2020. One of my goals is to become a more conscious consumer. In part, this involves buying only things that are of utility to you. In this video, I want to show you 4 things that I think are good purchase decisions I've made in 2019. I've been wearing spectacles ever since I was 7 or 8 years old. Every time I get a new pair of glasses, I would use the included cloth to carefully clean the lenses, at least for the first few weeks. As the novelty of owning a new pair of specs wore off, I would start taking less good care of the lenses, sometimes using harsh soaps or simply my t-shirt to clean them. Eventually, they would become all scuffed and scratched up. Last year, I got a new pair of glasses and bought a small vial of cleaning liquid together with it. It cost €10, which is quite expensive for such a tiny amount of product, but I can have it refilled whenever I need it. It also comes with a protective case to prevent the glass vial breaking easily. So all things considered, it's quite a good deal. This product has encouraged me to take better care of my spectacles, so that I don't have to replace the lenses or get a new pair of specs every 1 to 2 years. This is probably a trivial example of sunk cost having a positive outcome. Maybe this will motivate me to take better care of my other valuables. After about 3 months of use, the lenses on my spectacles do not have any visible scratches, while the anti-reflective coating still looks intact. Before I talk about the second item, I want to preface it by saying that I'm cheating a little here. I bought this thing in very late December 2018 as a Christmas gift for myself, but it didn't get much use that year, so I'm counting it as a 2019 purchase. Before buying the Fitbit Charge 3, I was a little skeptical about whether I would really use it on a daily basis. I didn't have the habit of wearing a watch in the past. The idea of having something on your wrist that can be easily scuffed just didn't appeal to me. And watches generally don't look good on my thin wrist. Besides, you can tell time by looking at your smartphone, which many of us carry with us all the time anyway. At the time I bought the Fitbit, I hadn't been exercising much and didn't feel exactly healthy. So after listening to stories about how fitness trackers motivated people to start exercising, I bought one to try for myself. Oh no, it's the sunk cost effect again. Ever since I got the tracker, I've been exercising on a regular basis. Not that I'm going to take part in an Ironman competition or something. The graphical representation of a performance really does help you visualize progress and encourage you to stay the course. Besides tracking your activity, heart rate, sleep pattern and so on, the watch also has some useful functions like notification, alarm and timer, which is very helpful when you're cooking, for example. It also has replaceable watch straps in case the included ones become worn out. The watch is only ever off my wrist for charging or when I'm showering or doing dishes, etc. Overall, I'd say that I got a lot of utility from it. In my teenage years, I used to spend quite a fair bit of the pocket money that I had saved up on headphones and other hi-fi gear. This spending habit did thankfully stop when I realized earning money isn't easy. My absolute favorite headphone brand is the Brooklyn-based Grado. Apart from the headphones' retro aesthetic, I like their punchy, exciting sound and lean, tight bass. I really like Grado headphones. I own a few more pairs, but they have since been sold. One day I walked past a hi-fi shop, never a great idea for my wallet, and I saw a pair of wireless headphones bearing the same Grado aesthetic. So I went online and found out that it's called the GW100, and I bought it. When you mention wireless Bluetooth headphones, most people would probably think of closed headphones, some of which are equipped with active noise cancellation. But the GW100 have none of these features. It has an open back design, meaning it lets in ambient noise and emits whatever music I'm listening to. So you probably don't want to use this pair of headphones on the go, for example while riding a noisy tram or even just walking down the streets. But it's perfect for my needs. I mainly use these headphones while I'm at home doing chores, working out, etc. So it's quite useful to hear what's going on in my surroundings, such as the phone or doorbell ringing or my cat meowing for my attention. If I have one complaint, it would be that the GW100 is still fitted with a micro USB Type-B port. These headphones were released in 2018, and I do expect them to have at least a Type-C port so that I don't have to carry an extra cable just for them. Other than that, I use them almost every day for a few hours, so I'm getting a great deal of utility from the headphones. Overall, I would say they are my favorite purchase of 2019. After a long week of work, sometimes I just want to buy something nice to reward myself at the weekend. Retail therapy is not a great practice though. One Saturday, I decided to head to an electronics store to get a stand for my smartphone, for no reason other than to satisfy the itch of owning something new. And I got the Joby Grip Type 1 Micro. Well, the name is quite a mouthful, so I'm just going to call it Joby from now on. The Joby stand consists of two parts, a super tiny tripod and a smartphone holder. They can be secured together using the standard tripod mount screw, which means you can use each part separately with other tripods or mounts. When not in use, the Joby stand can be folded down into a tiny pocket-friendly package. Well, just don't lose it. I use the Joby stand mainly for watching videos on my phone while I'm cooking or lying in bed, and sometimes for making YouTube videos. I haven't had the opportunity to use it outdoor yet, and really look forward to doing something cool with it. As I already own a Joby Gorilla Pod, which I use to make my own videos, I'm quite confident about the build quality of their products. And the Joby Grip Type 1 Micro doesn't disappoint. I think all in all, this is a great piece of kit that will be useful to me for a long time. So these are 4 things I bought in 2019 that, in my opinion, are absolute great buys. For me, the 2 main criteria are utility and longevity, and all these things have become an integral part of my life. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please like, favorite, and share the video. That will help me out greatly. Please also consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video.